Phil Galfond against Venividi. I am Joe Stapleton. Joining me today in the booth is Chance Kornuth, professional poker player and Pot Limit Omaha coach. What's up, buddy?
Hey, how are you? Happy to be here.
And future Galfond Challenge challenger.
Yeah.
We are letting the enemy in the building. All right, kids, it looks like it's going in here on table number one. Aces for Phil and for Venny. Nobody's got clubs. And that was a chop pot. And maybe while things are slow for a second, can you talk about the details of what agreement you've reached to participate in the challenge yourself?
Yeah. Phil laid me 4-1 on the side, my 250K to his million, and then obviously the stakes that we're playing for. And we're playing.
You're playing a little bit higher, right?
No, we're playing the same stakes, but we're playing
Okay.
30,000 hands instead of 25.
Ah, I knew something was bigger about it.
Yeah, and our stipulations are quite similar for me too. Oh, maybe 35,000 hands. Thanks, Nick.
Phil with a odd sizing here gets called on table two.
He started off with about 18% and then bet third on the turn, which is something that we have seen from the earlier matches as well. And this river greatly favors Galfond.
He is betting it. Half pot. Venny calls. And Phil does, in fact, win with eights full of aces.
Oh, I like that they do a high card draw. Most of the sites that I've been playing on lately, it just seems random and there's no high card.
Phil pots it. Table, there's a chance. All diamond board.
Do you always say chance like that, or is it just because I'm here?
Am I saying it funny?
I don't know. I feel like there's an extra like emphasis on it.
It sounds like I'm saying your name rather than the word chance.
Yeah, but like chance, like I don't know why.
It's not because of you. I'll say that much.
Okay, it's just the way you say it.
I mean, not consciously, at least. I don't know.
So my wife's Chinese, and her mom and still lives in China, and they can't say chance there, so they say chansa.
That's cute.
Yeah, I get it. I like it too.
But why is it easier to say chansa than chance? Like, just stop sooner.
Well, I mean, like when I'm trying to learn certain Chinese words, like I cannot say them. Like Emily will say them to me, and I think I'm saying it back the exact same way, but she's like, no, like it's a different inflection or a different thing. So it's just the way we're used to speaking. I've had a lot of like people reach out to me like, do you think this is rigged? No one knows who Benny is. Do you think this is set up to get down and then come back? And a lot of like conspiracy theory comments like that. So y'all can just stop texting me that type of stuff. I actually do know who Benny is. I've reached out to him. We've talked. He is a real person. So yeah.
That might be the quote of this series. Y'all can just stop texting me about that. Thanks. Thank you for your comment. Thank you for your question. We're good on that. I'm in the same boat. I'm not interested in any of the conspiracy theories. That one was less so, but maybe just the most specific what if I've ever heard in my entire
I've gotten
life.
like 20 messages like, do you think this is a setup? Because I'm playing him next. And I'm just like, I mean, come on.
Full pot bet on the river from Phil. Vinny calls, and Phil is going to win this one with ace six for a full house. So you're saying there's a chance. Phil Galfond now going to be up an entire buy-in.
What's the most viewers you guys have had?
I think they had like twice this many on one of the days that Phil and Joe Ingram, Tuckman and Joe Ingram were on, where Phil had just like a crusher of a day.
I'll have to check that one out. I mean, I'm going to watch all of it that I haven't seen yet, but yeah. I would love to hear Joey.
Yeah, Joey brings a crowd with him.
In case you're ever trying to figure out the action, like when there's exactly this amount, bet half pot instead of half pot. Benny has 51% and Phil has 50%.
Well, this is a 100% pot bet from Venividi. On the turn, on table, there's a chance. Phil raises, puts it all out there, leaves himself some pocket change behind. Venny puts him in for the rest. Hachi Machi, Phil with a 5, but it's a flopped set of deuces for Venny. And that is the first stacking we have seen. Squirtifier says, I'm a Chance fan. Me too. Always have been. It's hard not to like a guy who's this good at poker and also seems to be having a blast while he does it.
Yeah, I mean, you're stuck at the table with these, random strangers for hours on hours. I think it behooves all of us to try to have some fun while we're doing it.
I think I may be misremembering things because I've seen a lot of poker, obviously. I seem to remember sometime. Hold on, we got a big raise here from Phil. Table, so you're saying.
Yeah, I mean, these spots where Venny's capped to have like a set of aces or like ace six or ace seven is such a good spot to attack.
Attack mode engaged. Oh boy, that's a re-attack.
Really?
Venny looking to get it in on this turn. Phil obliges him.
Venny's gonna double flush draw instead of flush
yeah.
draw.
Three bets on table, so you're saying as well. And Venny continues for a third pot, full pot on So You're Saying.
Yeah, and Venny's range on the 9-4 deuce board with the full pot is like when it's an overpair with a gut shot or two backdoor flush draws.
Here we go, my babies.
Then he has some 9x with some backdoors as well and gutters.
Three bet from Phil. There's the 4 bet from Venny. He's all in. Phil calls. Ship it to Phil Galfond. The very first stacking we have seen Phil deliver to Venny. Chris Boy says, we want to see a 100K pot. Oh, I know what you want to see, but I don't think that's going to happen. We could see 80. That's about it. I think, what, 72, 80? I think 80 is the biggest pot that there's been over the last 38 sessions.
Someone says, Chance, how much faster would my challenge be if you and Phil agreed to 200 big blind stacks? Well, theoretically, we still have to play 35,000 hands, so it wouldn't change it at all.
Yeah, but twice as big as stacks. Twice it. Oh, wait. Phil raising river. Table, there's a chance. And Venny has raised him back.
Nice.
Will we see a fourth bet?
So now
Just
it's
a
like
call.
now it gets really interesting because like Venny wouldn't normally choose raising, I don't think, because Phil's repping basically like pocket sixes exactly, and I'm fairly confident that's what he had. And even if Venny wanted to maybe turn like king eight into a bluff, for example, he like when he has pocket eights there, like getting paid at this point in the challenge is so valuable because of this bet that he probably chooses a smaller sizing there just because of that.
And it's a pot size bet on the turn. Phil in position. Phil calls.
This is interesting.
Interesting and crucial.
I'd imagine most of Venny's hands that pot turn are continuing on the river. Especially because Phil has so many flushes in his range that would check back river.
Venny does not continue on the river.
Wow. Wonder what he has.
Action on Phil. Still a chance we find out what Venny has. And he had the king high flush.
Oh, that makes sense.
$850 hands left to go total. I don't imagine they will play many more than 100 additional hands today, but we'll see. The pot size bet on the turn. Venny makes the call. We got 5 figures on table, so you're saying. Momentum, says Bo Beggy. Here it comes. So you're saying there's a chance. Venny checks to Phil on the river. 2 big pots to start things off. Will this pot get any bigger?
The turn was pot size from Phil, right?
Correct, it was.
Okay.
And now it's pot size again on the river from Phil.
I mean, he's repping 7-8 or 7-6-9, or I don't think he would slow play any sevens or fives combos.
Venny calls. Phil shows down the 7.
6-4.
6-4. Sorry, thank you. I was looking for the full house. It wasn't there. The straight.
See, Phil doing this 70% c-bet shit. I gotta go back to my song. Such a dick.
How dare you confuse
Come on,
us?
Phil, stop making it harder on me.
How about this? 2 different bet sizes on 2 different tables.
Yeah, I mean the adjustments are pretty intuitive though. As long as you know what the bottom of each range looks like, you know where to like take the pieces out. I am a Bills fan now. You're right. Poker night.
I'm so sorry.
What do you mean we're going to be sick this year?
Yeah, sick with COVID-19. We've checked to the river on table. There's a chance.
There's so many COVID-19 screen names on all the app sites right now.
I don't doubt it. Full pot
Yeah.
bet. One
Ooh.
from Venividi, one from Phil. We've got 2 5-figure pots in play, my babies. Over on There's a Chance, waiting for the decision from Venividi1993. He calls. Phil's going to take it down with the 6-7. As Chance Kornuth said, this match is going to be won with the small and medium pots. King at 10-6. And a $3,600 matchup. Half pot from Phil. Venny calls. This pot could very easily hit 10K plus. 9 of diamonds on the turn.
Yeah, that could definitely be some fireworks.
And there is another half pot bet from Phil. And Phil's raising over on table, so you're saying. Venny calls. We have got 2 big pots in play, my baby. So you're saying there's a chance. Chop seems somewhat likely. On table, there's a chance. It goes check, check. And nope, the Phil wins the whole lot of it on both tables. On so you're saying, on there's a chance. So you're saying there's a chance. Here it comes. We're going to Ace Ventura all the way back to the beginning. Rewind. 3 bets pre-flop. 2 spades and a jack. Jack 9-7. Phil continues small, gets raised, re-raised. Venny puts the rest in. Phil calls. So Phil with the top pair and the better spade draw. And they both make a straight.
Yeah, incredibly standard from both players.
Mick the mod wants to know, how sick would it be if it ended even today? Pretty sick, Mick.
It looks like Benny's about to quit to me.
Yes, it does look like this match may be over for the day. That is going to be the end of the session. Phil Galfond manages to book yet another win here on the Galfond Challenge. Only, in quotes, only one buy-in, but it was enough to cut his overall losses in half. Ooh, baby. Chance, how do you feel?
This is so sick.